So here we are at the Frances Slocum State Park in Pennsylvania. It's near Scranton. Kind of randomly picked. I used the website Campendium to find it, and I was kind of poking around looking at prices and sites and locations and came up with this. It was $27 originally, but then by the time you added the fees and stuff, it was $39. Still cheaper than a hotel, cheaper than the KOA in this area, apparently. So, yeah, we're in this nice little camping spot with a sunken living room, as you see. And there's a lake over in that direction, and we're gonna go check out the lake right now. We're gonna take a walk over there. Take some coffee and some bread. When last we left off, I was in Denver, so you may be wondering why I'm now near Scranton, Pennsylvania. I had to cover a lot of miles in just a few days to meet my deadline in Vermont for doggy sitting. However, I do have a few observations along the way about the terrain. It's so interesting driving from the Denver area to eastern Colorado, through Kansas State, through Missouri, and then, you know, you're not really hitting any rivers along the way, so it's so interesting how major the Missouri River is, or must have been, with travel and trade in that area. I did stop in the Knoxville area to see my friend SHNORG and his wife Fjorg. Alright, well, I just saw a sign that said, "Welcome to Illinois." Ever since Missouri started, it's gotten busier and busier, the highways and byways. It may be time of day, too, somewhat. It's about 4:30 now. It's been a busier drive. So we're approaching the border to Kentucky, the Ohio River. Wow, look at the Ohio River. Welcome to Kentucky. Well, as you can imagine, I wish that I could further explore some of the areas that I had to drive through so quickly. We'll make up for it by getting a lot of great stuff in Vermont and the Northeast. Tennessee. Just as a reminder, I had a lot of fun with SHNORG in past episodes. Links in the description. This visit was just for the two of us. SHNORG, this is amazing.
Isn't it lovely?
Yes. Welcome to Virginia. It's for lovers. West Virginia, Maryland. Here we go. Pennsylvania. We probably won't unhook. We're just here for one night. I'm not going anywhere tonight. So we're just gonna take a walk over to the lake. So I'm putting on some long socks and long pants just because, you know, we're in tick country here, and you have to be careful about these things. There's a little path back here exclusively for this campsite, and I just want to see if it leads somewhere obvious. See? Oh. Car just went by. It leads to the road. Might be a shortcut. Number 19 might be the one. There's the lake. It is a shortcut. So there are a bunch of boats over there. I don't know if there's a place to rent them, or if they're just like, hey, you're here at the campsite, take a boat out for a little bit. Probably there's a sign to explain, but those are over there on the side, so you could take a boat. Or down here you could bring your boat. Little boat ramp area, I think. Yep. Cyanobacteria blooms. Cyanobacteria blooms. You may not want to let your dog swim here during certain times of the year. Sit down on the bench, shall we? Frances Slocum, whom this park was named after, was a very interesting person. She was from a Quaker family in the Wilkes Barre area. In 1778, at the age of 5, she was abducted by a native tribe, a group of Delaware Indians. She ended up spending the rest of her life with them. They moved westward from Pennsylvania and settled in Peru, Indiana. 59 years after her abduction, her brothers did find her in Indiana, but she refused to return to Pennsylvania. She had 4 children and had had 2 marriages. She did, however, carry on a correspondence with her brothers, and they learned of her various adventures. She died in Indiana in 1847 at the age of 74. What a life, huh? You can hear the faint sounds of traffic from a nearby highway. It's not too bad, though. But it's not totally quiet wilderness. Nice bird sounds. So there's the road over there that we're hearing. Looks pretty with the fog. Plenty of goose poop. Well, hey, I'm just relaxing inside the camper, getting ready for bed. Gonna watch a movie first. The air conditioning is running, so you get a little hum. And we got Bigfoot over here. Adds a little class to the whole experience to have art in the camper. A little bit of a mess over there. Please ignore that. Good night. Well, good morning. I'm heading over to the restroom to brush my teeth and so forth. Had a good night's sleep. I always sound like this stuffy in the morning. So here we are, we're going over here to, oh, someone's fishing over here. A little early morning fishing. So we're gonna check out these boats. So the nice lady walking told me that those creatures from the other day are woodchucks. Woodchucks. Not beaver. I knew it wasn't a beaver or a marmot, but I couldn't figure out what it was. Woodchuck. Keep off the boats. Okay. Where do you rent the boats, I wonder? It looks like they're protected by the geese. Very peaceful this time of morning. It's actually a little late. It's, I guess, like 9:15 or 9:20, but no sun yet. Black bears can scramble up a tree like a raccoon and sprint as fast as a racehorse. I doubt that. Racehorse? I mean, I know they're fast, but racehorse? Wow. Gotta check that. Those boats are private. They pay for parking. But there are boats on the other side of the lake that you can rent. We just went across the way. The lake makes kind of a horseshoe shape. So we went to the other horseshoe. And there's some kind of a visitor center there. I don't think it's open yet. Boats over there. Those might be rentals. We're just coming over here to check out the pool area. There's the playground over there. Seems like they have a nice pool. Very nice pool, huh? Check that out someday. But for now, we're taking off to Vermont. Okay, people, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I'll see you next week. By the way, very quickly, if you like the show, consider Buy Me a Coffee to help support the show. Buy Me a Coffee is a great way for creators and artists to accept one-time support or membership ongoing from their fans for the price of a coffee. Go to buymeacoffee.com/BrainFire to help the show. Thank you. Get out of here to where the weather is clear. We'll take some coffee and some bagels and get out of here to where the weather is